have to win this game really easily, and I don't know if they'll be able to, but like you said, odds say 7-1 is about as lopsided as it gets.
Kragan at the front here. Tons of utility for ECSTATIC in the pistol. We'll see if they get to use much of it. TYLOO with 2 kills. Shush finds the solo, and it is the Berettas that feast. Little war cry here from TYLOO. I think Heroic are ready to jump into this server and make it a quick, easy day.
Yeah, maybe they will.
That's my intuition.
Yeah, well, dude,
guns, those odds increase. 2 rounds go down easy for Heroic. But we'll see if this one has any cost against them. The fact that there's 2 MP9s in the FAMAS on Yabi, you know, some weaker links maybe. And ECSTATIC are getting busy towards middle. Kragan goes over mid, and TYLOO is dead. Nice headshot there from Manx. I think the turnaround in that trade frag was nice and quick, but unfortunately for ECSTATIC, they've got problems. Cadian showing presence bottom A, drops the smoke, backs up.
Yeah. I like not holding control down here, but throwing the smoke I think is also really good. Like at the 40-second mark right now, they don't even have a choice. They got to come through this because if they wait it out, they're just so far back. It'll take forever to take the site. But they have the right idea. They know Heroic are just going to go back into better positions, and it looks like they're going to try to be tricky about this. Look at Cadian. He's barely balancing on a toenail right now.
Oh, man. Potential embarrassing moment. We'll see if he does get checked or sent sailing. Loses Yabi. Damaging from Cadian. Very nice. We'll get that slow flank from Shush in a 1v2. This is doable. ECSTATIC, they just pummeled their way into the site. Short Peek's not going to catch Shush, so he still has them by surprise.
Oh, he was quite fast, and I don't think he was spotted there. This is an interesting situation. Now, there was somebody on his tail as well. Crack spot comes in.
Lesser weapon compared to the AKs, so not an easy one for Shush. Manx kills him. We've got ECSTATIC on the scoreboard early.
We were watching the winner's POV, right? We saw it.
It's not as though they've hit a brick wall whatsoever. Shush opens. Nice little B aggro. Shaves off Manx. Down, squeezing through the slight gap in that smoke. It's a 5 versus 3 off the back of that one. 1 round's nice, but the follow-up made difficult so far. It's Yabi at the forefront now for the B site. Shush supportive instead. We do have a nice mid-walk out at the moment. Kragan not wasting any time. He could come over top. It is being watched by TYLOO towards CT. It would be really interesting if he walked up and then tried to hit it from CT spawn instead. It would put him in an awkward spot with Elevator, but that feels to me like, you know, the pain point for either team right now. It's going to have to be either TYLOO or Kragan. Yabi, nice and silent, holds the wall. Queenix with the headshot. TYLOO, he does get the one towards middle, and then catches Queenix trying to press in. Fake plant from Breezer. 1v3, hunts the fight. Excellent flashbang. Nice support from Cadian to prime TYLOO for the frag.
Finding space, finding a timing. It's mostly about right or wrong, and I think Heroic have that same philosophy as well.
Yeah, Cappy seems to as well. Slides through the fire, puts himself in a great spot to catch TYLOO in the head. Down, stuck behind boxes, gets away. Nice supportive utility added to his own. Cadian slides up short side. And what was an opening for ECSTATIC gets shut down for a second.
Yeah, that was smooth. He called for a flash.
B completely clear.
Then he layered it with himself, yeah. Yeah, entirely. Queenix has not made it across the site, so this does allow Shush to get a decent rotation, and in fact, he hasn't crossed enemy lines at all, so we'll see how worried Shush is about this. He might see him, though. Yeah, he's going to see him now.
Okay, so the alarm bells ring. Shush behind green. We got 4 Ts in the site, and Shush will find the one up close and personal. Queenix, nice little snap down to finish Shush, but unfortunately for ECSTATIC, with that bomb planted, it's then the meat grinder. Heroic, they left that B site and came back just as quick.
I'm not sure if, because they get the best stats in FPL, but it kind of encourages a couple of things, like farming stats as an offer. But okay, some action's about to take place.
There's a near fight going down in mid, but it's Shush with the 2 kills. And then Cadian will be caught out by Breezer, finally extending around the box. It was a 2 versus 5, and it is now 30 seconds to squeeze out these last 4 kills. ECSTATIC, interesting situation here. Breezer's managed to get through CT spawn. TYLOO seems very aware of the possibility.
Oh, Elevator.
But the rotate gets caught. Now Breezer with another chance versus Yabi, but he just gets squeezed from one too many a direction. Manx tries to get busy with the bomb, and he's not going to find that extra money nor the round win. It's Heroic, 6-1 early.
Yeah, pretty clean overall. No, we could sometimes. Does it sound? Stick around. Wow, thanks. He doesn't care.
They just press right in.
I think that's the energy they need.
It is, exactly. That's back-to-back rounds that Manx gets the opener on TSS. Utility damage comes out of Heroic yet again. Cadian toying with the pop-up, flashes himself in. But that just kind of makes things weird for Stown.
So, ooh, a lurk.
Love that.
Okay.
We've seen some good moments for ECSTATIC where a player almost finds the back line, and in this case, he will. Then Manx finds the head of Yabby. This is excellent for ECSTATIC. Everything goes swimmingly, and Shush, the known B player, should be heads up. Keep your eyes on the flank. Big round from Manx. 3 kills in a gun round to keep all 5 gonna catch on fire, then it itself. Like this. Can't do anything about it, Shush.
Wow, with the flash.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Damn, man. Manx is going to try to press into the green. Gets himself, again, these forward-facing frags. Kragan with the headshot. B-site belongs to Heroic.
But doesn't even feel comfortable doing so. Now they've just switched over to retake protocols entirely, waiting for rotations to come in. This is such a great spot for the T side.
Double smoke from ECSTATIC on elevator side, so they burned one of the 2 they had left over, but Manx! Oh, both kills? How does Shush not end that? Now, no chance at the trio, because we've got TSS pressing in fast, and generally there's a flank, so Kragan can keep his eyes on it. Everything else towards sight goes swimmingly for ECSTATIC. He takes his knife out, a fatal error, but hey, that's 5 rounds.
It might have been that flash that caught Shush as well. It didn't look like he was blind, but I mean, I'm going to assume here's a round where they get punished entirely. If you want to go slow to A, we'll come back later, but...
Ooh. Not bad at all. TSS comes through with the Deagle kill. We've got only 2 players left for ECSTATIC out of the gate. Shush slides back into the cover at the B site. That bomb carrier is sprinting over, so it's going to be Queenix and Breezer just trying to recover what is a tough spot. Guns have been grabbed by Heroic towards the A site, and Shush gets tagged by the frag. But he's just buying more and more time. Support has arrived. Queenix getting closer, and that's an easy one. Tracks TSS. Jabby comes through with the headshot, and we've got Breezer with the clutch. 1 versus 2 attempt in his hands.
Looks like he has been spotted. Bit of a turn there. Well, Breezer has space right now, but oh, it's so annoying to try to plant. You know, they can come on both sides of generator. He's looking for this kill.
Ooh, smoke fades. Cadian ready for the fight, and Heroic with 2 guns, 3 pistols. Well, they go ahead and rob round.
Vanilla-style setups. They're already uncomfortable, and they're already split up on sites. And here we go. We've got a very honest duel. Cadian goes down, no trade.
Ooh, good flash, but Shush still able to grab Queenix as he's killed by Manx. Good trade. No second for Manx, though, and Jabby gets back behind cover, but Cabby's doing his own thing over on the opposite end of this map. That's 2 individual kills from Cabby. Considering he's got 3 frags on the map, hell of a round to pull out 2. And that actually draws the bomb towards A as well. So Jabby gonna press into the front of B, see that it's clear. And what's the protocol here for Heroic?
Yeah, I mean, they could totally still go for this. It's 2v3, and they are far away, but they're working on the big flank. And if this big flank is successful, well, there's a chance for Stown to do the rest. Oh, that's an excellent.
Catches a player on the shelf. That's all 3 of the players left. Very low. No follow-up damage on the frag. Oi! Jabby getting pressed by Kragan on the right, and so it is Stown. Gonna need all 3 kills in this 1v2. Oh, final second, but it's easy. Breezer presses into the smoke, and it just wasn't quite thick enough.
Yeah, that was...
Just even proving that they can keep up to some of Heroic's pace and crank that dial on their own accord when the round calls for it. Hell, they're looking at a 7th. And a 1-round difference after a T-side on Vertigo versus the likes of Heroic. I mean, that's a great start to the evening for ECSTATIC. Let's see if they can follow through versus the last 3 members of Heroic here. There's been a lot of damage going against them. And it feels like TSS, he smells the blood in the water. So easy frag versus Cabby. He's the guy that gets left behind. Big numbers from ECSTATIC to middle, yeah.
But, okay, they're beating him, I guess. Oh, Jesus.
Quick little curveball, and Cadian gonna die to that one, easy. Oh, another one from Kragan, just slicing through what's left of Heroic. ECSTATIC, I like this. Just to decide to demand respect from Heroic on the comeback within this half. We got a great showing from TSS, good rounds from Stown. Those are the two top fraggers from the heroic camp. Manx dominating the server. The #1 guy at the moment. Poor Shush, 48 health, 4 players to kill, bomb nearing the halfway point. Let's put the cherry on top. A 1-round difference as ECSTATIC come back from that.
Obviously the biggest one, but you know, that first half heroic looked beatable. That's what I'll say.
My friend, you've already forgotten about the rank 167th team beating Complexity. Oh, I looked away for a second. kxgo got the 1-tap. But yeah, losing the likes of heroic. I mean, come on. We need a astronomical EU upset to go with it. For now, it's Shush dead. And his teammate's not too far off, but the bomb in the back of
And they have a smoke as well. They have a lot of utility for this. But they're also taking damage.
Insta-gush for Cadian's real nice. Stown finds Manx. Oh, Cadian doesn't clear close.
Oh, the flash.
He recovers that. And now TSS, he's put the bomb down, but Yavi's on the other side of the map. He's got to run up from the stairs in a 1v2. Kragan's already on top of the bomb. There's a smoke to block it, and unless he gets the stray shot, it's a defuse.
Wow. Dude, I mean, well done. The flash was a team flash, actually.
Manx, well, he's not going to lean back whatsoever. He decides to tuck himself into the corner of Fork, and it's Cadian up first. Took a nade out. Costly mistake, and TSS tries to come through. 2 down to the MP9 of Manx. My man's unstoppable. 19 frags.
Oh, he got away.
All the way back. The highest fragging Dane in the server.
Oh, and the boost. All the way back into a boost for kxgo? Doesn't look like they're going to expect this at all.
They haven't looked once.
But
tries to pull the trigger on the jump up. Doesn't give himself the easiest shot.
Another for Manx.
Dude, that MP9's making money, and the impact massive's down. Gets cleared out by Breezer, and ECSTATIC, they just swept away.
I mean, they started down like 1-7, right?
Yes.
So.
S-tier comeback so far.
Simple's got to give away a lot of skins after this. That's what I'm thinking.
Oof, TSS got the answer. Gets answered. Fire finds Stown, so it's going to keep things even. But unfortunately for Breezer, I mean, he's in such a tough spot. He's got to smoke himself out. Short's been fully possibly going unchecked. They're making sound. He's on high alert. He's ready to fight. They don't clear the corner.
Oh.
Again, these moments, like players jumping around corners, nades in hands. It's a little sloppy, but King Kragan bring it back. That's one. And the bomb ejects. Back to the A site they go.
Jesus. And yeah, Kragan's put in the spot. Again, so awkward for him. Is he going to go back right away? Is he going to wait? And he's just hoping that they reaggress.
Gotta clear close. Cadian's not here to trade right away. Shush trying to draw him in. And Shush will find the headshot to close things out. Heroics, 9th on the board.
Yeah, would have been hard to find Cadian, but because it's heroic, you know, you might check your flank just in case. Well,
Ooh, burned out. Pressing in. Not doing so quietly. Queenix just straight into the engagement. Cadian's got the trade. Breezer comes around with the quick kill and TSS the trade. Manx, again, just sprinting at this opposition. TSS cleared out, and a missed shot from Cadian gives kxgo a chance to shine.
Wow.
Better late than never. Gets 2 kills on that rotate. We've got ECSTATIC back in the lead.
I feel like they kind of did the hard part. And then bungled it. Triple boost. Assembled again. Wasn't seen last time.
Nicely done. Oh, yes!
Oh, wow.
kxgo on the fall down through the wall.
Okay, and he's on the triple boost, so he can't turn that much without falling. So he barely gets that.
So smooth. Yo, ECSTATIC putting heroic through the work right now. And Javi gets dinked, so he's dead instantly. Cadian 1 versus 5. I think not. He'll drop a smoke to try and play around with. A little bit of damage there, but it's just a distraction for kxgo to come through with an excellent multi-kill round.
Late is huge, man. 10 seconds now.
kxgo knows what he's got to do. This is his chance to stop him.
Oh, the plant's in the perfect spot.
Nice. Cadian slides just underneath. There was a moment there where kxgo could have got it, but worried about the short player, understandably. So now they're going to lean on the retake. Manx puts himself into the open. TSS swings out with the second in the 3v3, and that is Breezer's opening to exit.
Cadian saves the day, right? He gets the 2 refrags over on the B site. The aim is not very good over there between his 2 teammates who tried. And luckily for them, Cadian with his rifles just as comfortable. And not only that, he throws the flash, he rotates immediately, makes the call. We're hitting the A site. And what do you know?
Two players blinded. Oh, but neither shot. Now he's busy throwing nades away. Breezer extending in, but Gabby keeps it clean. 2 headshots, top middle, 5 versus 2 off the back of that, and Heroic gunning for their 12th. Queenix, a chance to draw it back. Lots of bodies on the stairs, but he can do nothing to stop them. And we've got Heroic with a clean, easy 12th round win.
That looked like a bad miss from Breezer. Walking out target, Gabby's like looking for them.
Nobody wants to pull that trigger. Gabby in a tough spot. Oh, goes unchecked too! On his own, no support. Now Breezer's looking downwards. He gets flashed off his angle, falls back, and that's the open door for Tesses. He gets up yellow. That could be the end of Breezer, but at least he's gonna bring one with him. They don't know about the sandbags play. Manx, this could be the end. He's got 2 backs turned. It is perfect. Woo. And ECSTATIC will get 14.
Yeah, that's money.
A-site so much underplayed in comparison to what we just saw last round, but Heroic don't really test it. Shush. Oh, caught by Kraken. That must have been a gap on that. A little one-way maybe. Excellent way to get back the man advantage. Not to mention Stound's half health. But now Heroic have found out that, yeah, this isn't as occupied as it was just 1 round ago. And even now at this point, ECSTATIC, you know, they're not leaning over just yet. They've sent Kraken in through top middle. He could potentially flank back. Yabby's keeping an eye on exactly that.
Oh, the up to push him out. Whoa, that molly was such a good tactic right there. And the unanswered sandbags molly as well punishes the only player on the A side.
Nobody watching the flank. Kraken is close enough to do damage here.
This is big.
He doesn't waste any time. Sure enough, now he's been found out though. Cadian's gonna raise the alarm. Kraken, crawling through that hole? That could very well be his demise. Cadian clears it from the backside. Breezer's gonna die to Stound, and Heroic bring it back.
Cadian, he's really saved the day in the second half. I mean, the amount of times, you know, it's his awareness.
Could very well get caught here if he doesn't keep himself right behind those boxes. Molly meant to force him out, and it works wonderfully. There's the opening off Shush. And there's still so much time. That doesn't need to be the commit.
Yeah, there's so much time. It looks like they talked about what to do on A a little bit because they're still peering down the ramp. They don't see anything. No middle presence here, kind of no big flank coming in for ECSTATIC. I think this is where they'll become very insecure. Part of the game plan right now, I feel like that stood out the most is sometimes a lack of map control when they're down numbers.
Well, there's a lot of numbers for Heroic on these stairs. Kraken, he's in the pocket. What's he gonna do from here? Oh, the turn from the flash is costly. There's a good amount of damage to 2 of the Heroic players, but it's a 3v5 to keep the dream alive, and Breezer finds one, diving back through smoke. Yabby's gonna try to press through it. Awkward, and he's got the opper down. 4 players for the post plant. Flankers dead as can be, and Heroic survived the test. It's excellent from ECSTATIC, considering that they are
couple of maps left over. It's gonna be as hard as possible for ECSTATIC. You know, I'm not really expecting a 14-16. If we see that, if we see ECSTATIC take this map, they should be yelling at themselves for losing Vertigo.
Yelling at themselves. Beating themselves up, perhaps.
Yeah.
Yabby, he's got one. Queenix gonna slide out top mid, tap down Cadian, who was looking to get a little ambitious on the arch side. We got Yabby creeping around through apartments. His boiler peak could come through, but that bomb's gone. Heading towards Banana. Manx in the corner. Given a chance there to clean duel. Flashes keep things back for the moment, and he's able to peel away as Yabby goes down. So nice 4 versus 2 situation for ECSTATIC. Feels like Heroic are just going to go into this B site, try to chew through what's here right now.
Yeah, there is no CT rotation, so not smoking it won't be a problem for Heroic. Banana flank is kind of fast.
And nobody in sight actually facing, so Kraken just waiting and waiting. And sure enough, Heroic are getting closer, but so is that banana flank. TYLOO tries to skin one through the legs, and he loses his teammate. Now he's a dead man. That double banana peek, that's the end of him. Nice push from Cabby, love that. You know, I feel like it was some confident moves from ECSTATIC across Vertigo that did get some rounds going, and we get one right away here with Cabby versus Weapons. He doesn't give a damn. Goes right to work. Finds Yabby. Cabby kills Yabby.
Yabby cabby do.
I was saving that.
Sorry. Well, I mean, I wouldn't have said anything. You know, like, when were you gonna say it at that point?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Waiting for the big one. Map 3, round 30, you know.
I can't tell what Heroic are thinking.
Dude.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just stay grouped.
They're doing weird things. Must be so hard to read right now.
They stay clumped up. They wait for plays to be made. They try to react off the bat like they did killing Cabby in middle.
It's kind of working.
Now this B site's the one under question. So get this move back from Manx. He's going to be smoked off, so won't be able to help Kragan.
Oh, he's going to time that? Oh,
Yes,
he timed it so well. He waits, listens for the flash.
Beauty of a shot into TYLOO, but we've still got 2 Ts in sight. Kragan point blank finds the planter, and Shush taps away. Big round from Kragan. Woo!
That was legendary.
Through, just jumps right past the offer. No problem with that one. And Kragan
better from behind.
Success story to suddenly dead. Reeser gets dinked. He's got 4 HP. Things are getting a little weird here, but Cabby's come through with a nice rotate, catching out Shush. The bomb will go down for Heroic. And nice to see ECSTATIC tested. So let's see what they've got when it comes to the retake. When Kragan doesn't stop the bomb plant, kill Shush on the push through smoke. TYLOO barely survives. Cadian's just got his hands on the M4. Cabby's getting shot at. Things are getting weird. It's not comfortable, but Queenix starts to pull off the pressure. Stown comes back through with the Tech 9 kill. There's a rat back towards construction door. Time is running out, but there is a smoke, and maybe that'll help. It's going to have to be Cabby on the defuse. He's the one with the kit. He's sitting on top of it. 2 seconds.
They think he's
all
on it.
the way. He's got it.
What?
And Cadian will find it with the... Again, right? Aggression.
Well
Cabby,
done, well done.
Very comfortable with these kind of pokes and prods.
Ouch.
Into Heroic every time they're outside the A site. We've got to take this very seriously, because all of a sudden, ECSTATIC, I mean, 6-0 start. We saw what happened on Vertigo when they were down 7-1 out of the gate. Well, what if that start doesn't happen for Heroic? Can ECSTATIC really give us close back-to-back maps? Or, imagine this,
The Shush op?
win one.
Can he see the op?
You could see his hands or something.
It was invisible. Okay, Breezer. He smells fear. They're running away from him into Kragan. Kragan, another chance.
Smoked and blind.
Oh, you know he's so good from these points.
He's lost his senses, but still feels out a little bit of damage. Peek back from Shush, the opper, and that's going to be enough to give Heroic their first round win.
I didn't know Heroic had 3 ops.
There we go.
We never talk about the Shush op, but we should.
Every once in a while. Queenix, though, no freebies here, my friend. Shush is swapped back to the M4 and finds... Jump from the MP9 towards Banana, but it's Queenix in the apartments with the opener. Poor Kragan. Didn't do anything wrong. Got shot by Cadian through the wall. I mean, arguably jumped around the wall, so was spotted. Got called out, shot, fragged, dead. But apartments yet again, and Cabby's always at the front of this. It feels like he can do no wrong. Whether it's kills through mid or pokes through apartments, Queenix finds the back turn, a desperate Cadian sprints towards site. ECSTATIC, we're not supposed to win this.
Seriously, with almost nothing. With almost nothing from left field, they just shut Heroic down completely.
Cabby, where you at? Sitting up in apps behind Queenix. But we get pressure applied towards the B site. Kragan's dead. Not ideal for ECSTATIC. And Cadian, no respect. Charges through the smoke. Manx comes through. Pistols out. That could have been a double. But instead, Stown recovers the situation. And all that's left is that 2-man apps play. So all is good for Heroic this time. And Yabby catches Cabby from beneath. Queenix with the trade.
Yeah.
Will he be able to hold on? Does Heroic get a second?
All right. I mean, this is very simple CS. I mean, they just said, hey, let's go B. I feel like full passive default with all these guns. That doesn't seem like a great idea for ecstatic. Oh, but a decent counter flash. There's just no kill that comes with it.
Thought for a second Shush was going to be ended then and there, but he recovers it in time, and Cabby can't hold the line either. Queenix, it's the one and done. Cadian's got the cubby. CTs don't see a way to enter, and so they'll just have to limp back to that B-bomb site and hang on to their M4s. Heroic. Now that felt much more par for the course. You know, just last round we're like, does this feel off? That round didn't. That's what I come to expect from Heroic. Just a nice, clean follow-through on a gun round. It felt like them.
Yeah, it's the moment. It's like the moment in the round where Adesanya turns up. You know, he's really figured it out, and now he can start striking. And it feels like
style bender.
Yeah, the style bender, and Heroic have got there.
Nice. Tesses as well. You know, you should see the second one. Not half bad.
Yeah. Okay. Check it out. We'll see after this movie ends.
Action-packed moment there for Cabby. Thought he'd get away with it again. But again, that's where things were going well.
Yeah.
Were past tense.
Kind of didn't expect the fast routing, and another shot here actually goes bad, and Cadian's got the cover.
It's down. Now that we're back in the present, he's given ecstatic a couple gifts over towards Banana. The homing missile will not find its mark. It's a chance for Manx to run for the hills, but A site belongs to Heroic.
3 P90s.
You disgust me, and I love it. Shush at the forefront, through the fire, through the frags, and into Manx. He'll find that first one. Tesses, y'all are rats. See if it ends up costing them. Tesses not gonna let off the gas pedal, continuing to tear them up. Limb from limb. He beats him with it. And Cadian's gonna plant that bomb. Cabby's got the one inside of the alt mid. Cadian falling back away from apartments. He's not alone. He's got a player here inside the balk, but look at that kill feed. Full, flushed by ecstatic. 4 versus 2 looking very good, but now they pump the brakes.
Yeah, Tesses, he doesn't have his dualies, man. What's he supposed to do?
Yeah, ain't no hootin', hollerin', rootin', tootin' cowboy this time.
They're still coming towards him. Tesses, it's all on you. Oh, jeez.
Okay, that's cool. We'll take that one to start. It's not cowboy mode, but rather James Bond.
Wow.
And it's clinical for the first two. But now it's Jabby's turn. A little bit late to the party. Now we got the Berettas in play.
Yeah, he does. He does got him.
He's going to creep up close. Cabby's going to pop up when it's time. But Queenix just tucking in behind the box goes unchecked. Nicely done there.
Too closely at the map on that.
Oh, down. Oh, stuck. The fire right next to him. Oh, he comes back at it.
Hold on, was that CT?
So much damage.
Was that a CT molly?
I didn't think so.
They missed a car molly, or that was a CT molly, and like a very tricky one if they did. I'm not sure. Because they weren't watching it, so I wonder if they missed their own, or yeah. Well, it's created for an interesting situation.
Low health for 2 of the T's. Honestly, Cadian could be the man of the hour right now. By hour, I mean minute, because that's all that's left here in round 17.
Man of the minute? That'd be a nice Counter-Strike term, I think. Man of the minute.
Oh! Queenix recovers as Shush.
Well, they saw the arch smoke, but they didn't see anybody else in alt or mid from that point of view. So Cadian's going to try to scurry over, maybe run over some utility in the process. I'm not sure what he got. Nope, but he does have a good gun. Now the bomb starts to go back. I like this play from ecstatic. Of course, they know they've revealed some information. But they've left Tessis on the halls. So does Cadian swing here?
Thanks is coming through. He'll take down Yabby, but now Tesses. This chance to shine, and the Deagle just doesn't quite connect. So Cadian transition.
You were casting and I was moaning.
It's true.
Remember that.
Yeah. I didn't realize in that moment that I would never see anything more beautiful.
Right?
Yabby, nice position in the corner, sets up Cadian, in fact, to come in with 3 kills. Easy does it, top of mid. He's gonna run at him, and by the time he gets there, they're already dead. Heroic, 3-round lead, 4 alive off the bat.
What is 5?
Imagine the damage you could do with 5 Glock bullets.
9.
Yeah, exactly. Mank's gonna get overwhelmed by Cadian. Again, he's just coming at him from all angles. The aggression is brimming over. And Kragan can't chase this. You can send the frag out, but it doesn't quite find its mark.
Look at all the CTs go. What's the plan, actually? Are they going to retake all the way down, or? The flash, the nade is good. I mean, yeah, they're calling him out.
Oh, yeah,
wow, they got more.
And Cabby's got the answer.
He really drives that one home. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not even fair.
ARE. Love that. Had him turning yellow.
TSS alone. This could be a good moment for ECSTATIC. But TSS, oh, wow. Gone. Like the wind.
In the driver's seat.
Okay, dude. B-site clearly theirs for the taking. Nope. No grace from Lady Luck when it comes to the spray from Yabby. So
what is that? That's a round winning entry right there from Cabby, right?
Nicely done.
Cracked open, no chance of the retake. Beautifully done.
2 kills to his name.
KZ.
So that's 1. 1 more to the board for ECSTATIC, but trailing by 3.
Loved the retake utility because it wasn't that they just moved into B site. It was that they had a game plan for if they couldn't see anybody as well. Like, if they're around here, we got lots of utility damage off. They might find a target. Oh, that was a
close one.
Pretty smart move. Look how well placed that HE is. Actually shocked at the nade that they
survives it. Man, tons of pressure with the utility here. So ECSTATIC got to sit and wait for the time being. Down, not that far off the mark. Get the A-lean coming through here for Heroic. Cabby. Ooh, there was a fight there to be had, but now he's definitely outnumbered on it. Gives his backup. Fatal error. Yabby connects to the 2. And unfortunately here for ECSTATIC, they've got 2 of their 3 players already walking wounded.
That was ice cold from Yabby. I think the second player, he's holding for the boiler swing. He's not even holding for a mid swing. That was so perfect, the read.
Ooh, easy. Shush the one and done, and Cadian comes out for that last one. You know, the last time they swung 2 players out middle ECSTATIC, they were the guns non-existent, and your fun evaporates a little bit further.
Wow, what a shot.
How is that a headshot?
Yeah.
Cadian curves the bullet into Kragan, and he's not going to shy away from this whatsoever. Could put Cabby into a chance to peek in, but Queenix hit it from further back.
So he knows one's ult. Bottom, mid, and boiler all now. Ooh, Jesus, they're doing such a good job of camping out middle. This is the second time majority deaths are inside of mid, coming into boil. Whoa.
Done. 14 for Heroic off the bottom mid push, and I feel like Heroic, you know, back in that killer instinct type mode.
Yeah.
From being eliminated from the EU Showdown, they gave us something to talk about on Vertigo. And that's the kind of ECSTATIC that when I go back to the road to Rio, their chances at the major, I was expecting something like that. They keep it competitive, and they keep this one alive. We're into the 3v3 as Breezer clears the flank, but they are still heading into the Hive. Yabby pops up, deals with Apps and Cabby, and now it is just the half health of Breezer left over. His teammates are inbound, but not needed. 3 kills for Jabby to end the game. The Danish Derby, the way of Heroic. And once we hit Inferno, once Heroic got that